What's up everyone, I am back here with another video, and it's been a bit of a while, I can't lie, but I've had some things going on, I've been busy, but I am back and I'm here with another review, and today I'm reviewing LEGO 76278 Rocket's Warbird versus Ronan. Now this set is 8+, contains 290 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it released on the 1st of January 2024, and it's yet to be retired as of this recording. And it originally retails for $31.99 in the UK, $37.99 in the US, and $37.99 in Europe. Now, I actually bought this set. I pre-ordered it on Christmas Day. I bought this set. I pre-ordered it, and it got here for January the 1st. And I've still not opened it. And I've actually been really excited to open it. So, of course, this set is based on Guardians of the Galaxy. This is part of my journey to trying to get all these sets based on the Infinity Saga, which there are so many I've still got to get. But I'm excited that I've, for the ones I've still got to get. And of course this one is based on Guardians of the Galaxy, and it is actually the 10th anniversary of Guardians of the Galaxy this year, which is really cool that they sort of brought out a new set for that. And they have actually brought out some more sets, but that's for another time, another video. But this set is really cool, so let's just go quickly into the box art real quick. Of course, you've got the Infinity Saga logo here with Iron Man, which is always on all the sets, and I understand why they always have the same branding on the set, so it's easy to identify what isn't an Infinity Saga set. But I do have one nitpick that it probably is going to sound really picky, but I just really want to address it, is that I just wish they would not always have Iron Man on the picture. I wish that the graphic would be someone from the actual film itself. Like, they can still have the Infinity Saga logo and the background, the black background, but I just wish that they would have, like, for example, for this set, it's based on Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe if they had Rocket, or if they had all the Guardians on there instead of Iron Man, I think it would just be a lot nicer. I mean, because as well, like, I get the branding thing, but also people could mistake this for an Iron Man set. I know that Iron Man is sort of synonymous with the MCU, but I don't know, that's just a little nitpick from me. I really wish it would make the boxes look a bit more cool, if we had the actual hero that the set is based on. But nonetheless, that's fine. Of course, we've got sort of like the comicization. I don't really know if that's a word. The Legoized comics at the top here, and of course the set there as well. And if I just turn the box around, you can actually see that there are some play features, not many, it's not a very big set, but there are some play features that you can sort of see here, and you can have sort of Ronan and Rocket battling and dueling like they did in the film. And again, we've just got the Legoization here. On some sets, they do actually have, like, they Legoize the characters. So on the sets where they do actually show instead of Iron Man, where they do actually show the characters from the film, they do actually Legoize them as well. I know the Black Panther sets definitely did that. The Wakanda Forever sets Legoized the characters, like on one side of the box, which was really, really cool. And I don't really know why they didn't do that on this one here. But, nonetheless, that's fine. But let's get straight into the review, beginning with the minifigures. First up, we have Rocket, and I do like this minifigure. I think this minifigure is really cool. At the time that this set came out, so on January 1st, this was actually, in fact, an exclusive minifigure. It is now not an exclusive minifigure, as they have actually released a new Milano. But nonetheless, that doesn't really bother me too much. This was an exclusive minifigure, so this set, when it first came out, was really cool that we would get 2 exclusive minifigures in a fairly cheaper set. I love the detail on the torso. You've got sort of the Guardians logo at the top here. Of course, this is his suit from the first film. The legs are sort of like a reddy, like a sort of like a maroony red, really, which I don't think we've had on Rocket before, which is cool. This is the same face they've been using for Rocket, the same mold. Of course, they have to mold his head, which I'm not really too bothered about. Like, I'm fine with that mold. That the sort of smirk kind of gives off his character a bit. And if I just turn him around as well, of course, you can see there is the torso as well, the back torso as well, with sort of the blue, the light blue there, differing from the grey and the silver, just to give that bit of detail, and it really does make the suit look a bit more rounded out. And of course, he does have his tail here, which I really like the tails on these guys. I think Lego tails are really good. They suit really well. Yeah, not much really to say about this minifigure, other than I do really like it. I don't think there's really any issues with this. I think it matches the film, it matches, there's a lot of detail on it, and yeah, it's pretty good. Rocket also does come with a blaster, which is just a buildable blaster. So it's with the normal sort of gun blaster, and then you just add one of these domed pieces on the end, which is like a maroony color. I can't remember what his gun looked like. I can't remember if it was like a maroon color or not. But nonetheless, that is how it goes on, like that. It just clips on like that, and then you have him with his blaster. Nonetheless, a really cool minifigure. Next up, we have Ronan, and I was really excited for this minifigure as he is not in barely any sets in the entire Marvel line. I think this is like his second minifigure ever. I could be wrong on that. And this is a great minifigure. It's so detailed. There is leg printing, there is torso printing, there's feet printing. It just looks amazing. This is an exclusive minifigure still at the time of this filming. To this day, it's still an exclusive minifigure. I wouldn't be surprised if they use it again in future sets. But right now it is an exclusive minifigure, and it's just so cool. Look at the printing on the torso is so detailed, just making his suit feel really sort of... It does feel villainous in a weird way. That the suit just feels so authentic. You can see as well, they've sort of got the pattern here, the sort of... I don't know what the pattern's called, but it's really created that texture to the suit, and it's really created a different sort of look and feel. And of course, it does go all the way from the legs up to the torso as well, which is so awesome. And we've even got some sort of printing on the shoes there, on the feet, just so we can sort of, you know, the boots are more fleshed out, which I think is just so cool. He also comes with two facial expressions, which I'll show you. This is the first one, which is his very angry one. I think the colour is perfect. They've really captured him. The purple eyes, I'm loving everything about it. He also comes with this hood, which if I take it off, is a bit... It's basically... I think they would have used this in Lord of the Rings. I could be wrong. This could be a brand new hood. It sort of arcs up at the back there. I really like the hood. If I turn him around, you can see there's his other facial expression as well, which is a bit of a more... it's a bit less angry. It's still angry, but it's a bit less angry. And he does also come with this cape, which I think is really cool. So if I just show you, if I take off the head, it's really stiff. There we go. He does also come with this cape, which is brand new, and I think it's awesome. I say cape, it's sort of his robe sort of thing. Look how awesome that is when it is on. I mean, that is an awesome design. This is completely exclusive. No other characters have had this one. I just love the detail Lego put into this character. I think it's really awesome. And while we're here, I will also just show you the back torso as well. So much more detail as well going on there. And even though it's hidden by the cape and the robe, whatever you want to call it, they've just included that detail, which is really awesome. And that just fits on like so. One piece goes over the other, and it fits on like so. And when you put the head on, it initially, before you put the head on, is a bit wavy, but then once you put the head on, it sort of sticks down. And then once you put the cap on, the hood on, there you go, it sticks. And I really love that cape. I mean, look at, I mean, that is a shot right there. I mean, it just looks perfect. So overall, this minifigure, I really have no faults. I love it so much. I did forget to mention that he does also come with his own buildable sort of weapon, which I think looks really accurate for what it is. It's 3 pieces, so you've got this sort of long poly piece, and then you just attach this domed piece here onto this 1x2 block, and that creates his sort of scepter, not scepter, whatever you want to call it, his oh, and it's fallen, that creates his weapon. I don't know what it's called, but I really like this weapon. I think it looks great as well. I mean, the entire minifigure there just looks insane. I mean, look at that. It just looks amazing. I love that. So yeah, great minifigure overall. And moving on to the set itself, and this set is a lot bigger than I thought it was. From the box, it looked a lot smaller than it actually is. So I'm pretty impressed with how big it has turned out. And I was originally thinking, is this worth the price? Now I would say it is worth the price, if I'm honest. But let's get into the set and let's take a look at it. A great building experience actually as well. I know that sounds really strange to say, but I actually really enjoyed building it. It was all symmetrical, but it felt really fun to build, and I don't know why. It was very quick to build. It took about an hour. It was really fun to build. And there is a lot going on, even if it doesn't look like it. For a small set, there's a lot going on. So if you just take a look first, I love how Lego have sort of created the sort of the corner, the 2 corners coming in to make the shape of this ship. I mean, that is just so cool. It would have been cool if they sort of had a piece down here as well, just to sort of flesh that out. But they've used these sort of newish cornery pieces here, and they've used these new pieces here these sort of triangular pieces to just create this shape, which I think they've just done so well. And they do use these pieces quite frequently throughout the ship. As you can see here, they've used it again, as well as these pieces. A lot of new pieces are used here, and I think they've used them really well just for the shaping. As I said, it's all symmetrical, so on each side it's symmetrical. But I just really love the shaping of that. And as well, we've got this sort of brand new bright orange piece here, just to create sort of the shape of where the seating area is. And we do have this this translucent blue piece that lifts up. We have this translucent blue, sorry about that, my neighbour's dog. We have this translucent blue piece that lifts up, where you can put Rocket in, and there is actually 2 studs in there, and there is actually a printed piece as well, which I haven't seen before, but I wouldn't be surprised if that has been used in other sets. But I haven't seen this printed piece before myself. But there are 2 studs in there as well. You can just fit Rocket in there, and you can also fit his gun in there as well, which is really cool. We've got, again, 2 identical blaster pieces at the top here. I really, again, love the shaping of this. They've sort of created, if I just take one off, I think I can take one off. There we go. You can just take it off as well and have a look at it. Again, the shaping of this is just so cool. Identical on both sides. I nearly shot the blaster out. Of course, you guys know how the blasters shoot. You do just click them. That was a surprise. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god, that was a surprise. So you just click them and they blast out, and that did almost hit my Avengers Tower. That's very worrying. But yeah, I love the shape of these. It just looks really awesome, and they do just clip on to the set like so. If it wants to go on, just clip on like that. Oh, and the blaster once again blasted. That is very annoying. Underneath, we do have more blasters. We have these sort of stud shooters. So we have multiple blasters that we can choose from. Of course, you got the normal red ones, and then these stud shooters, and these shoot out 6 at a time. I really don't want to try to shoot these studs, but these basically are used from this sort of, you twist this mechanic-y bit at the bottom, and then it will shoot them out, which is really awesome. And I love that the ship all the way around is fully fledged out. So even on the bottom here, you can see the detail on the bottom here. Just to fully fledge out the ship, which is really awesome. And I do love the shaping at the back as well. The shaping from the back looks really cool. And look how big this thing actually is from side to side. You do not expect it to be this big, but it is really cool. Again, it is all symmetrical, so there's not really much to go through in terms of like differences, which some people like when there are a few differences. I don't mind that this is symmetrical. I think the ship itself is symmetrical in the film, so I'm not really too bothered. And I really as well wanted to just mention this piece here. I really love this translucent. This is like a translucent turquoisey purple, like sort of gradient piece, which I'd never seen before. I'm sure it's been used in other sets, but I really like that. Just to, instead of using sort of I think it's just a great way of perfecting the shine on a ship, as opposed to certain other pieces they could have used, which I really like that they did that. And yeah, that is pretty much a lot for the ship. Again, the colors just blend so well, the orange and reds. Like, there's just so much to say for such a small set. I feel like they've just done really well here. But yeah, let's just take a look at how you can put Rocket in. So of course, if I just grab my Rocket minifigure, so as I said, you can just pop him in the 2 studs there. If you just lift his arms up as well, and he just goes on the 2 studs. Of course, he doesn't sit because that's not the way his minifigure is. And you can just pop his gun maybe behind him or next to him. It does just slot in there. And if you just pop that down, then there you have Rocket sat in the ship. And you can also have Ronan perhaps on the ship, or you could have him, I don't know, battling Rocket from outside. You could have it like that. So you can do a lot of really cool and fun stuff with this set. But overall, I really love the set. I think the set is entirely worth the money. And yeah, I just think it's a great set. So do you guys have this set? I'm just gonna up that there so you guys can see. Do you guys have this set? Do you want this set? Let me know. Please like, subscribe, comment. It all helps. And again, this is just for my journey on getting every single set in the MCU, and I just want to share it with fellow LEGO fans, because why not? Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, etc. Everything, and I'll see you guys on the next video.